For those of you who do work with projects that involve nationwide permits, this is a very brief update of the March 15, 2026 permits that will come into play or come to effect in the next month and a half or so. So of the permits, there are 56 permits that were reissued. There is one permit that was dropped off. That was the finfish permit. There is one permit that was added on that has to do with fish and other aquatic passage that has been added. Now, of the 56 that are reissued, only 15 of those had any changes to them, and most of those were very minor. Most of those changes were advisory or recommendations for projects that either involved NOAA or the Coast Guard, or some of them were suggestions for using nature-based solutions on some of the projects. Those are really a majority of the changes that happened. There are 3 permits that you need to look at if you work with them. That's nationwide 27, 45, and 54. If you work with those on a regular basis, read the details. You'll still find that there's not that many significant changes on those permits. There are 2 changes to the general conditions. That's general condition 28, which is using multiple nationwide permits for a project, and nationwide 30 is for compliance certification. There was only one verbiage change on that, which is not going to change your game for permitting. There were no changes to the definitions. So overall, there's nothing that's coming out on March 15th, 2026 with the new nationwide permits that should change your process or your permitting game. So don't fret it. They'll be out March 15. I will put a link down below that will have the summary table, the summary fact sheet, and then the full listing of the nationwide permits, the general conditions, and the definitions. If you have any questions, let me know, and hopefully you didn't fall asleep while I was talking.